Can your pap ever? Yes. My name is Mojisola Olaniyi, and let me take you on this journey how I made this. Number one thing is to buy your corn from the market. After you buy, please make sure you do this process, which is picking stones away, removing dirt, shafts, and some things that might be in the corn. When you do this to your satisfaction, the next process is for you to rinse it. But before I talk about the rinsing, remember that corn comes in three different forms. There is the white, the yellow, and the red one. I prefer this particular yellow one. That's the reason I am using it. So after this process, it's next for you to rinse it. Now please make sure you rinse thoroughly. This is very important. This is the process that happened before I soak the corn. Yes, rinse thoroughly, and then I put it from this black bucket into will I call this color a yellow bucket, whatever it is, but this is the bucket I love to soak my corn with. I bought one Ike I don't know what that's one custard paint of corn, and I think I bought it for, is it not 4-5 thereabout. So here I've rinsed it, and then I'm soaking it. I soak mine for 3 days. Every day I take away the water, and then I pour another water. I use nylon in covering it because this particular bucket does not have a cover. So after the end of the 3 days, this is what I have. It has soaked, and you can see it's looking different. And then I rinsed thoroughly again. Very important. And even in the process of this rinsing, I still saw a few stones. So this rinsing is like your last bet before you go grind it. So make sure you remove all the dirt that you can still see in it. And here it is, and this is where it is being grinded. This woman, I love grinding from her. She really gives it a lot of attention. Here it's already smooth, and then I take it home. When I get home, the number one thing I do after grinding is to mix it with my hand. You can see it's still very thick, right? You have to mix it thoroughly. But then let me show you the basket I'll be using with the cloth sieve, and then the place where I will be pouring the pap. Now as I mix it, the next thing I do is I pour this mixture into that blue big basin. When I pour it inside, I put water into it. Now the essence of putting water into it is you have to make it, as it is thick, it has to become liquid. It has to become this liquid and this loose. Oh, that's my daughter, she's coughing. Sorry ma. Okay, so when it is this loose, this is when you can now take it and start sieving it. You can see I'm still putting a lot of water. You can put more than this, but I decided to stop. Now after that, you can see I'm taking it from there. I'm still mixing it. Then I put what is inside the container, I put it into the sieve. Pap is very easy to make, I have to tell you. Once there is water, when you put it inside the sieve, you can see I'm pouring it slowly. It's because I didn't have someone to help me record. It would have been easier. But here it is. After you do it like this, then that's the pap going down. Then you put your hand to support the sieve underneath to squeeze out the pap itself, so that you can separate the pap from the shaft. That is the essence of this process. You continue this process until you have exhausted all that is inside that particular big blue basin. And when I did that, this is what I had. This is the shaft, or the shaft. This is the pap. Yes. So I did mine the second time. So that particular pap, I put it inside the sieve again because I just like doing that. And you can see the little shaft that came out. Now when I was done, this is what I had. You leave this to settle down so that there will be water, and then there will be the pap. You can see this surface is white because the pap has gone down. Now I'm about to sieve out the water. I'll take out the water so that I can get the pap that is underneath. This rested for like I think 2 to 3 hours. It can be longer than that if you want to, but I wanted to take it out so I can put it in the yellow bucket back. Remember the magical yellow bucket. So when I was done and I realized that okay, it's like pap is already coming out, because you have to make sure pap does not mix with water. I put it in the yellow bucket, and when I put it in the yellow bucket, I left it for like till night. I did it in the afternoon till night, and then later on I sieved it again. You can see the water had gone down come up, sorry, and then the pap is now down. Now this next process is very important, and this is the process where you transfer the pap that is now a little bit thick. You transfer it into that particular cloth sieve that you used in sieving the pap away from the shaft. Yeah, this exact one. I had rinsed it here, I washed and rinsed, and then I transferred it here. Can you see that? So when you transfer it here, you now put it inside a basket, and then you tie it. The essence is so that it becomes thick and it thickens. I hope this explanation you're really understanding. If you have any comment, well, let me know so that I can explain better. And then you can see this was the second day. It's already thick. You can see the texture has changed. Let me show you how it looks right here. Can you see? Very thick. And then this process, after that, I put it into my custard bucket, which is what I usually use in making pap. Here it is. It's still very thick. Now your pap is ready. Yes, you can make all the pap that you want. What I usually do whenever I finish this is I put it in the freezer, but some people prefer to put water on it just in case you don't have a freezer, or even if you have a freezer, you can still do that process, which is the process of you pouring a little water on the pap. The essence is so that it does not get spoiled, and then you change that water at intervals every day. Yeah, I put water on it every day or every 2 days. For some people, I prefer every 2 days, and anyways, not every day. And here I'm about to make my pap so that you can see that this pap is not shere. Pap is super easy to make, I have to tell you. All that you need is written in this video, like I've said it in this video. And then here I had mixed it and my water was on fire, and ta-da, see my pap. Ladies and gentlemen, this pap, it was made sense. Like ever since I made this pap, I've been drinking pap back to back. I don't like very thick pap. I prefer it this watery. So that's the reason it's in this texture. But I think my partner loves it very thick, not me anyways. But here it is. I hope this was able to help. My name is Mojisola Olaniyi, and this is where I get to say bye-bye. Mojisola Talks. Like, subscribe, and please share with someone too. Mwah.